Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres, and thank you for tuning in, ladies. We're having a blast doing this. We're going to talk about something very interesting, very cool, but also fun to do. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about before my videos and I talk with my clients how I respect and have full sensitivity and understanding how these situations can be serious, they can be emotional, they can be tough, but let's not try to make it more dramatic than what it is. Let's try to be productive with it. Let's try to be positive with it. Let's try to understand how to, in a weird way, have fun with this dating world because it is tough. It is. And I have obviously told a handful of my clients about scenarios about mental health. And it's not a coincidence when you feel like you're not in the best place of who you are or where you're at in life is when you find the right man or you find the right relationship. It doesn't work that way, right? You notice that. It's usually when you're at your best or you're trying your best or you're pursuing your best is when you start to meet people. So this topic is how to make yourself more attractive immediately, but all about what you do, not from him. And again, I tell all my clients, it's all about you taking more responsibility, about you taking more accountability about what you are, who you want to be. So that being said, before we get started, why don't you go ahead and hit the subscription if you're interested about this, because I would love to notify you about more videos. I appreciate you being a part of this community. Hit that like if you like the video. And again, any comments, suggestions, I'm always open to it. I love hearing what you all have to say. Number one, make yourself more attractive immediately. Oh, okay. Plastic surgery. No. No, I'm joking. That's actually the complete opposite of I'm going to say. Mental health. Now more than ever with what's going on with the pandemic and COVID and everyone being or was restricted to who and what they could do. Mental health, optimism, looking inside of who you are and understanding who you're not. That makes you more attractive for you. That makes you explore areas of yourself you haven't explored yet. I talk about mental health a lot because I had to go through a situation where I had to recover from a very serious injury. Suffered a spinal cord injury, and it made me question a lot of things of what I thought was important. And the idea of mental health was a big part of me recovering the way I am today, being optimistic about the approach. And I understand it's not easy, but nothing we're doing is easy. Nothing worth having is easy. So I've always told my clients, and I'll tell you right now, what we're coaching, what we're telling you, what we're suggesting is not easy. But what's really hard and annoying is doing what you're doing and getting the same result and getting frustrated, getting disappointed, getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? I respect how that can just tear you up and basically feel so discouraged. So we got to try new things. And we got to try new things if you want different results. But we got to try new things for different results, but with a great optimistic approach because it's easy to be negative. It is. It's easy to be miserable. It takes strength. It takes courage to feel like you want something and you believe in it. And honestly, I've always told how I've told some family and friends about how I've gotten so inspired by all these women because they still strongly believe in love more than probably most men. So you guys have such an admiration for it, such a belief in it, such a strength in it. Honestly, it affects me. It makes me want to be a better man, a better boyfriend, a better coach. So when you have that approach to wanting something so bad, then you should be able to have that level of commitment towards yourself with your mental health. Being optimistic about what you are, who you're not. Being open to understanding what you can work on. Understanding self-improvement, self-awareness, self-evolving. That takes a huge level of just not only obviously commitment, but just self-awareness that just it becomes so attractive because you start to become more of who you are, not who you think you are. Who you are, not how someone portrays you as. You break out of the shell. And that makes you more attractive. And that's going to make you more attractive immediately and towards someone who sees that for what that really is. If number one is mental health, number two is physical. Simple as that. We got to take care of our physical health if we want to stay around longer. I want you to take care of your physical health so when you do fall in love, you do get married, you do have kids, you're here to last as long as possible. So again, this is a tough subject. It's kind of sensitive, but it's not about the six-pack abs and running marathons and bikini modeling and all that stuff. It's more about what can you do to contribute to give yourself better physical health. Nutritional intake, more sleep, hydration is a very underrated one. All these little things that do make you feel better. And again, it's not about crash diets because they don't work. They don't. You want to find little alterations in your life that you can basically moderate and, understand how to make your lifestyle physically healthier towards adding a little more nutrition, adding a little more greens, you're sleeping a little more better. Taking care of that physical being of who you are makes you more attractive. And it's not about, again, real unrealistic goals about doing something, but any step forward makes you more attractive because it clears your mind. It makes you feel better. If something makes you feel better with eating healthy or sleeping well or hydrating or a nice run or even meditating or yoga or anything like that, that makes you more attractive. So please do not underestimate how valuable that is for yourself. And that's all on you. That will help you find the person who is attracted to that and probably does the same thing for them. And that's the healthiest form of relationship. Number 3 is spiritual health. So obviously we talked about mental, we talked about physical. Now we got to talk about the spiritual self. Because at the end of the day, we're all energy. We're all spirits. And I know you women have such a belief and such a strong will of love and relationships and all that great stuff that's beautiful. That means you have to be more aware of who you are as well. It's mental health to the next level. It's mental health to a spiritual way of saying, I want to heal from my past relationships. I want to take responsibilities of why things didn't work. I want to acknowledge why I got in my way in this past situation or relationship. Accepting who you were with the good, the bad, and the ugly. No regrets. No would have, could have, should have. No excess baggage. No as limited as skeletons in the closet as possible, because we all got something. I got some, I got weight, I got problems, I got issues, I got traumas. Of course I do. Everyone does. But I try to minimize the damage of that. I try not to emotionally act on those things because those are my triggers. So the spiritual health is all about understanding your triggers, respecting your boundaries, learning from your past experiences, knowing that each relationship, each stage of your life should get better. And if it's not because of him. It starts with you. And when you pay attention to that, you will attract the right man who wants to be a part of that and complement that. So again, I always tell my clients again about how you're going to come to me with a relationship problem, but I'm promising you personal success. I can't guarantee what he's going to say or what he's going to do, but I can try to get you to start thinking differently and thinking clearer about what's important to you and standing up for yourself and believing in yourself and expressing what's important to what you want in the dating world. And if he doesn't fall through with that, next. Simple as that. And it all takes about self-work, self-development, self-awareness. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope this was helpful. Again, if you guys want to take this further, I want to talk one-on-one, check coachingwiththeundressed.com. I'm always here to help. Thank you again. I'll see you soon.